At Randall's, it's our anniversary, but the savings are yours with amazing deals down every aisle. This week, save on family favorites when you shop with your Remarkable card. And pick up T-bone steaks in the value pack, great for grilling, for just $5.99 a pound with a $10 purchase. Limit 4, please. And for a healthy snack, stop by Produce and get fresh bananas for only 39 cents a pound. There's no better time to shop Randall's. The Randall's Anniversary Sale. It's huge.
Bonnie Thompson is a gifted fourth-generation psychic medium and spiritual communicator who from the age of a young child became aware of her gifts. Entering into her teen years, she started experiencing frequent visitations from deceased loved ones, asking for her assistance and relaying messages to those around her. From that point on, Bonnie made the commitment to deliver messages from spirit and loved ones. On numerous occasions, she foresees world events and personal events. She has been shown where missing people were going to be found. Bonnie is regularly featured on television and radio, participates often in fundraisers and corporate events, and is passionate about guiding and counseling you in your daily life, connecting you to your loved ones who have passed, and helping you to gain insight and direction in your life so that you can find peace and comfort. Are you looking for guidance about your past, present, future, or a specific situation or issue? If so, contact Bonnie. She offers clairvoyant sessions, psychic readings, mediumship, and energy healings in person, over the phone, or via Skype. Be sure to listen to Bonnie's live show, Messages from Above with Bonnie Thompson, every Monday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, on the Goldilocks Productions Channel 2 on Blog Talk Radio. Her website is www.bonniethompson.co.
Well, hello, everyone. I hope you're ready for a magical, fast-paced show tonight. Tonight, if some of you are joining for the very first time, I encourage you to go to my website and put your name in for my blog, which is on my webpage, and your name will be entered in for a free monthly draw. Tonight, my special guest is Victoria. I don't want to pronounce her last name in case I don't say it correctly. However, when we bring her on, she can tell you. Victoria is one of the most highly sought after spiritual counselors from Houston, Texas. She provides psychic healing services that you can trust for the highest quality of expertise. She has ranked the top 5 psychic mediums in the Houston area. With her proven special gifts, she has guided thousands from around the world in all areas of life regarding love, career, finance, and so much more. Victoria feels very blessed to be a conscious channel for spirit and helping others to connect with loved ones in heaven. She's made several radio appearances. She's featured on the Telemundo News. She's written several articles. She's also an ordained minister. She's certified angel healing practitioner, angel Reiki master, psychic detective, and author. Victoria started with a simple premise: make her gifts available to everyone that needs to find peace, closure, and comfort. Also, get the answers they need in order to move forward in life. At the same time, spiritually educate each person about the importance and preventive measures that will help them identify and remove the blockages and obstacles that keep them stuck and preventing them from achieving their full potential. I've actually had the honor of speaking to Victoria. Her and I spent many hours on the phone together. You'll feel like you've always known her, very well connected. And if any user out there listening and really want to call in for a question with Victoria, I really encourage you to do so. And before we go any further, I'm actually going to bring on Victoria.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, honey. Long time no talk. How are you?
I'm super excited for tonight.
Are you well rested today, dear?
Actually, yes, I am, and I've been channeling spirit for like the past 20 minutes. They are ready to go.
I actually didn't want to say your last name, honey, because I wanted to make sure I didn't pronounce it the right way. So, do you want to give our callers and our listeners actually your last name? Also, I want you to give them their contact information so they can reach you after the show and move forward with the session as well.
Oh, okay. Well, my last name is pronounced Alvarado. Alvarado. And they can reach me at www.victoriaalvarado.com. And the last name is spelled A-L-V as in Victor, A-R-A-D-O. So again, victoriaalvarado.com is where they can reach me for a healing or a reading session for tonight.
Now, also, there is some things that you and I had talked about prior to the show, and there's some other type of work that actually I didn't mention that you actually do. So do you want to give some of our callers and listeners some of the other areas that you specialize in as well?
Well, I do rainbow ray energy healing, and pretty much what that means is that I pretty much go in and do soul retrievals, kind of like shamanic healing. I cleanse the auric field. I remove any negative imprints subconsciously on a soul level. What else? I remove curses and I actually do spiritual house clearings to remove entities and any form of anything spiritual attacks, things like that. I go in and remove it, not only on the person, but in their home. I've also done psychic detective work, and besides that, I've also done mediumship as well. And around town, I do a group healing event. I do group healing events around town as well to kind of help everyone shift in vibration so that they can fulfill their life's purpose.
Now, getting back to the psychic detective work, I really like that. So, actually, do you want to explain some of that as well to some of our callers? How you
Sure.
go about that.
Okay. So I don't even know where to start with the psychic detective work. Well, I mean,
Just give us a situation if you want.
Oh, okay. Well, last year when I first started doing this, and actually it was like spirit just kind of threw me into this type of work, It was like I just got a call, and it was like there was someone that was missing. And, of course, this person was still alive. There was nothing bad that happened to her, but she was missing. And I needed to connect with spirit to validate some information about this person that was missing. And the client that actually called me was a relative of hers that was able to validate some information that I had received. So I was able to pretty much tell them the general area where to look for and when they were going to, find this person in general. But it's not just about helping those solve crimes or cases that are unsolvable for those people that are deceased. I also help find missing people and items and things like that as well, because spirit helps me to detect what's going on or where to find it or where to locate it. Does that make sense?
Something else I wanted to talk to you about, or you actually mentioned, you actually wrote a book, correct?
Yes, yes, ma'am, I sure did.
And do you want to explain? Yes, and do you want to explain part of your book, which is really cute, and actually when you really noticed that you had these stronger gifts?
Okay, so my book is entitled Maggie and Me, and it's about a 5-year-old little girl that was visited by an angel. Okay, and she talks about her adventures and little predictions that she's made because, her little angel Maggie has told her about. And it talks about her everyday life situations that she pretty much went through personally having her gifts, and how other children may have made fun of her, or that, older adults didn't believe in what was going on. And so in all aspects, it's about me growing up. So when I was 5 years old is when I learned to connect with spirits. I had my angel, and her name was Sabrina, first come to me and talk to me about predictions about things that were going to happen. I even talked to her all the time. It's almost like she was my invisible friend. But she was more than just my invisible friend. She was also a spirit or an angel, is what I would like to call her, my angel, because she was the one that guided me and helped me to open up to things that are on the other side. So I've been kind of having this gift of clairaudience, clairvoyance, and clairsentience since I was 5 years old, but I didn't start developing it and really fully understanding it until I was 20.
And how did your parents actually relate to you? I think it's so cute, the book, whenever we were discussing it, and I'm like, oh, this sounds so sweet, sounds so like my daughter, myself. I was 8, but it's so cute, actually, like, Maggie and me. And it's true. It's nice to actually, and actually, if you want to tell the callers as well, you do have how many children?
I have 4 boys.
Yeah, and what gifts do your kids have as well?
Well, the only one that really truly has any gifts is my oldest. He's 18 years old, and he's actually a medium. And, he is much stronger than me. He actually sees them, like as if they're standing right in front of him. And he hears, so he hears their names and all kinds of stuff. And there's times where I've gone into a client session, and right before, if it's a phone session, he'll tell me, hey, Mom, who's such and such, and who's this lady that's lingering around here? What is this street name? And I'm like, okay, you're picking up on the same thing. You're picking up on the same thing that I'm picking up on,
And that is so cute.
I know, it is, and I've actually taken him with me to some of my healing events or my mediumship gallery events, and he's actually been there, and he's picked up on things, and people, when I tell people that he's a medium too and he's my son, they automatically flock to him to ask him questions, and he's like, no, not me, no, get away, because he's not fully embraced his gifts. But he's the only one so far, and he's actually a healer himself, so he does the healing touch, and, he's very sensitive, very highly sensitive. And he's been this way ever since he was little, as far as I can remember.
That's so much like my daughter as well, because from the time she was 2 and 3, she was talking to my great-grandmother who was Native, who was not here, delivering messages to my grandmother, to my mom, to me. It was like very well open and well discussed. However, she's 22 now. She may not see the way she did, but she's definitely very audio. Her and I'll be in the house, she'll be coming in, and she'll be, Mom, I'm hearing this, and I'm laughing because a lot of times her and I are in sync. Or she's hearing about my client before my client actually even comes. And you and your son are so on the same wavelength as well, and that is cute when that does happen. My daughter actually is going, oh, really? Because we were both hearing the same song one time. I was walking in the house, she was upstairs, and we both kept hearing, I'm stuck on Band-Aids, Band-Aids stuck on you. And I'm like, oh, angels, I really don't want to hear that song. Band-Aids is not good. I go in the drawer to grab a knife or something else. One was turned upside down, and I really slipped my finger on the ridges. I yell upstairs to my daughter to bring me, I said, can you please bring me a Band-Aid? She goes, Mom, I was hearing this song. Were you singing it? No, I wasn't. We both heard it at the same time. Spirit was warning both of us the same time. It's so cute when that...
I remember when he was 4 years old, and I was actually pregnant with my second son. And I kept going into early pregnancy because he kept wanting to come out. And, of course, at 3 years old, my son isn't going to know anything about that stuff. And he just kept waking up in the middle of the night. I want to go into the light. They won't let me go into the light. Why can't they just let me go into the light? And I started telling my mom, I said, Mom, could he be picking up on Anthony that's in my stomach because he keeps wanting to come out, but the doctors are stopping him? And she's like, you know what? I think so. That pretty much makes sense. And there was actually another time where I had to have my gallbladder removed, and he had to have been about 7, 8 years old, and he kept having the same pains in the same area that I was having, even though he was like far away from me.
Exactly, and that's like me. When I'm doing phone readings, I'll pick up on the person's pain somewhere else, and I'll feel little jolts in that in my body. And it could be a family member of theirs as well, like once we're talking about it as well. So, yeah, he does feel things really strong. Anyhow, what we're going to do, we're going to put your sweet family life on hold right now. We're going to take some callers because we've had some waiting patiently, and then I'm going to come back and interview you again. I'm so excited. Okay. Alrighty, so we're going to go to our very first caller, and I want to thank our callers for being patient and listening, because it's nice each time I have a different psychic medium on to hear their story as well, because sometimes some of their information you can really relate to. It's in your family, and also you have children and grandchildren as well with these gifts. So if you want to call in for a quick little question, magical question with Victoria, please call in 657-383-1895. And we're going to go to our very first caller, caller 201.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Calling. Hanging in there.
What's your first name, dear?
My birthday, October 9/78.
And can I have your name again, honey? I just couldn't hear you, dear.
It's Jennifer.
Jennifer. Nice to meet you, Jennifer. And what magical question do you have for Victoria tonight, dear?
Am I able to ask, not mediumship, but any message from spirit kind of? Can I ask that or no?
Oh, actually, sure. Honestly, I feel like I want to talk to you about family for some reason.
Okay.
Or some concerns about family. So what's going on, dear, that you may need some help with in that aspect, or pretty much just ask whatever it is you need help with at this moment. Jennifer?
Yes?
Okay, so what is it that you're needing help with in this aspect? What are you needing? Because I kind of feel like there's some concerns with family, or perhaps concerns about children for some reason.
I have a nephew. I have a niece and a nephew, and my sister obviously is not geared for parenting, we'll put it. And so there's some issues there, and my nephew, I believe, has been misclassified with, put into special needs school where he doesn't belong, and so it's a little bit of drama with that. And I don't know if you see that getting where he's supposed to be in the right place, or because the way she relates to him and stuff, she kind of brings out the worst in him. And he's only 5. So.
Okay, so let me ask you something, because I'm picking up on that. Was there a possibility that he was almost going to be, or they were almost going to be taken away from her at one point, or was she threatened to have him?
I'm not aware of them trying to take him away. I don't know. I mean, my mother, obviously, the grandmother, he keeps saying he would like to live with her.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's something coming in the future, but
yeah, because
he keeps saying at the age of 5 he wants to live with grandma, not mommy. So I don't know.
Right.
But at his age, the court.
Right. Well, I'm being told that there's a possibility, and actually I really feel like it's a strong possibility, that he's going to be taken away from mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe
both of them, or just the son?
Honestly, I feel like eventually both of them for some reason.
Both? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And
when do you see that happening?
I want to say by June or July, but I feel like it's going to start taking place by mid-May.
May?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of next year, okay?
Right, I know, yeah. Next year.
Okay, hold on.
Because my niece is going to be 3, I think. Yeah, she's going to be 3. That's been a crazy time for me, too. But, and he's going to be 6. All right.
Okay. And when will that be? When are they turning?
That'll be in October. We're all Libras.
October. Oh, sorry. I just seen someone go by. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, but
well,
I just
you
feel
they're going to think the mother's not fit to take care of them. I mean, the husband does whatever the mother says.
But this is only going to be temporary, hon. I just feel like it's going to give her time to get herself together.
Oh, just temporary living here. Okay.
Yeah, because I feel it's going to give her some time to get herself together and straight.
Yeah,
especially
she needs help.
financially. Yeah, especially financially or mentally, but it just feels like
much
I feel.
For her.
Yeah, it's just too much, and I feel like right now it's like I think mommy needs a break.
Yes.
Yeah. I just was concerned though that he was supposedly put in this quote unquote special needs school to try because he acts out, and then they think that he's got all these problems, and I don't know.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
don't know if he has any.
And I'm really sorry to interrupt. Yes, go ahead.
No. I'm actually picking up that he doesn't have any, like, issues in that aspect.
He doesn't have, like, ADHD, all those things.
No, I think that he's just reacting to his environment because I feel like it's more about wanting attention.
Okay.
Wanting attention. And sometimes children act out because they want mommy or daddy to pay attention to them. And they do it on purpose. And it doesn't mean that they need to be on Ritalin or that they've
because you go to a school where they want to give you drugs, then you go down that path. It's hard to get out of it.
Exactly.
But he's not currently on medicine. It's just, he's smart.
And I also pick up that he may be intuitive himself.
Yeah, I think he probably is.
I'm
the other day, my niece mentioned a relative that recently passed. She said the name out of the blue to me. I'm like, oh my gosh.
But there's actually a male figure. There's actually a male figure around them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a male. Because actually, did you hear me yell a few minutes ago? Because I'm like, I have my eyes. I'm like, whoa, there's a male figure involved.
He passed away in February. So
yeah, and actually, what I wanted to say about this little gentleman, your little nephew, I keep getting a pain in my hand where I feel like he's getting physical and he's actually hitting things. If he's not doing it this present moment, I really feel he is going to be hitting things. And I thought it was kind of cute when you're.
He can go and hit some of his classmates sometimes. He gets
because I keep getting pain in my hand as soon as when you come on. Yeah. But actually, Mom. I feel the same exactly as Victoria. I was really hearing Mom needs a break, but she also needs guidance and counseling. This little boy also needs a male father figure in his life. Big time, I was really hearing. But also, the kids are... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, the father guy, he does whatever. My brother-in-law does whatever she wants, you know?
I know, but he's got to step up.
He chooses her and not the children, so...
Yeah,
he's
got to step up to the plate.
I don't think he's really mentally or his heart's not really in it. I don't think he's in it at all. I think he's checked out a long time ago. Honestly, the father figure.
Well, that's kind of interesting because she had the two children for him. You know.
Yeah.
She's a career woman and wasn't meant to really be a stay-at-home mom, and so she's not happy with her career.
And he's really not there either.
Yeah, and I really feel
and he's
like
gone 7 to 7 or something like that. 7 to 7.
Yeah, I
don't know,
really
whatever.
feel like
he.
I think she had the children to keep him. To be honest.
So you don't see that the children would ever just go with him? It would. You think temporary fix? It would be coming to grandma?
Yes.
It's going to be a short term.
Yeah,
and then they're going to be placed back in here.
You don't think they're getting this counseling now? I mean, she needs it like yesterday.
She does need it. She really needs it.
They talk about parenting classes, but you know.
But I keep hearing about the authorities, and that's what I was also hearing with Victoria too. Like I feel like they're going to step in if they haven't already stepped in, and they're going to really like kind of not demand counseling and stuff, but she's got to get things under wrap, or she's going to lose them. What I was hearing too, and she may not get them back as quick as. Because they're looking at the child as having the issue, but really it's the parenting too. Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't like to say anything bad because it's your sister, but yeah.
No, you could say what you want.
I know, but
I understand.
I just feel like she's gonna do whatever she needs to do. I feel like she just needs a break right now, and I'm exactly like you said, Bonnie. I feel like it's the authorities that's going to kind of like take them away and place them in the hands of the grandmother.
When you say authorities, are you referring to DIFAS? You're saying this child's school is going to say, hey, you know, because they try to have him do like play therapy stuff, but like he's young and not doing, you know, they claim they saw patterns of something, but everybody thinks like she paints the picture like she's Mother of the Year.
Yeah.
So nobody would ever think any of this stuff.
You know?
Like, oh, I'll buy you this toy, you know? They don't know that he's just like more or less at the age of 5, he doesn't even want to go home. Like if he comes to my mother to visit, he doesn't want to go home.
No.
And he does everything he can to stay here.
Yeah, and he's going to cry, kick up his feet, and throw a big fuss. I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
and this
so
is for Mommy.
In a school he shouldn't be in. My mother. Yeah, the grandmother.
No. And who's the gentleman that's actually recently passed, the male figure?
I have a cousin, Charles.
Mhm.
You know, I'm kind of picking up on a grandfatherly type feel, though, to this person.
Yeah.
Grandfather?
Like elderly, more older.
No, not recently.
No, I mean, a grandfather passed, this wasn't the recent one, but I was dealing with a grandfather figure as well. Yeah, from before.
On my father's side, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's when I was on the phone with you guys, I kind of yelled, and I went, whoa, I seen that.
I kind of feel like he's in his 70s. I think he was in his 70s when he passed, and there's something about the chest for some reason.
Well, my what do you call it? Cousin was in his 70s, so I don't think my grandfather was. He was a little bit younger than that.
Okay.
So now I'm confused.
I'm
picking
with
up
Victoria.
70s.
But you are picturing it's on father's side? Because my grandfather passed on my father's side, yeah.
Okay.
Anyhow, I really want to thank you for calling in, dear. We're just going to, send her lots of guides, and you can actually help send her some guides and that, and get the family situated, kind of organized quickly. And also, I was really loving the birthdays in October, the celebration, because I was going to say what's the celebrations in October, and Victoria had asked when the birthdays, and I laughed whenever you said October, because the male grandfather figure kept saying something about celebrations in October, and then. That was, yes. So anyhow, keep us tuned in, dear. It's not going to be a drastic, quick change. I do know that, hear that. But they got to really get a grip on that. And I keep hearing by Christmas, loud and clear.
By Christmas for what?
They've got to really, Mom's got to buckle down by Christmas, loud and clear. And not let this way too blown out of hand.
Just starting September, so by December she's got to get her act together.
Holy sugar, she does, yeah. Anyhow, thanks for calling in, dear.
Thank you.
And add us on Facebook, actually, honey. I'm Bonnie Thompson, Ottawa, Canada. I also have Messages from Above with Bonnie Thompson. And Victoria, how can people add you on Facebook as well?
It's Psychic Victoria Alvarado. So just go to facebook.com/Psychic Victoria Alvarado, and they can add me through my Facebook business page.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a great evening, honey, and thanks for calling in.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks for being concerned over your little darlings and niece and nephew. Bye now. And next, we're going to go to caller number 303.
Hi. Hi, thanks for taking my call.
You know what? Thanks for being patient because we really love to talk.
Yeah, that's okay.
You've got two very talkative people on the lines tonight. And what's your first name, dear?
It's Randy.
Nice to meet you. And what magical question do you have for Victoria?
I just want guidance as direction I should take to earn more money because, that's the question. And if you have anybody you're picking up on anybody that could give me the guidance, I'd love to know.
Okay. So let me just say this, is that I really feel, as you were talking, even before you started talking, Spirit was like, we need to talk to her about our relationship, okay? Honestly, I feel like either there's people that are expecting way too much, or you're over, how do I say it? How do I explain it? It just feels like there's somebody that's holding you back or holding you down to really, for you to be able to reach your full potential financially, or even just be able to reach your full potential, period. And I feel like there's somebody that you need to let go, because I feel like either their energy is dragging you down, and I feel like you can do so much better without them for some reason. What does that mean to you?
I have no idea. My husband's very he's very supportive. I feel like I'm the person that brings myself down. I self-sabotage. I get afraid, and then I sabotage myself. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing, to be honest with you. But sometimes I get ideas and I get all excited, and then.
And perhaps maybe you need to mend a relationship within yourself. You need to let go of that self-sabotaging aspect of yourself. And it's like it's so weird, because it feels to me, honestly, I don't know if you're picking up on this too, Bonnie, but I kind of feel like she has and this is so weird, just going to say, I feel like she has a negative spirit guide that she has to let go or have them upgraded or exchanged for a new one for some reason.
Wow.
Because it's not giving her a chance to trust.
It just resonated. I just felt her energy shift when you said that.
That's so interesting. I've never
and
had
I'm sorry, I have to be rude and actually step in and say, you got to do some healing work with your mother too, honey.
Is that who it is that I have to let go of? That's who I kept thinking when you said that. Because like my mom is the one who gives me all the fear, but I love her so much.
Because I know, but I kept hearing that whenever you first come on, you're saying about finances. I was hearing relationship. Victoria was saying relationship, and they kept screaming at me.
You know what?
Her mother. And I actually have goosebumps on the other side here sitting because you actually need to do the healing work.
I'm actually right here by my printer, and the light turned on when she had said mother. The light flickered on. Like, yep, that was a green light. That was the ding. That's exactly what you need to do. Like, you need to let go of that relationship because it's dragging you down. Like, that negativity is pulling you down, period.
But she's not even alive. How does she have negativity when she's dead?
No, but you just need to do the healing.
You have to understand, hon, that even though she's passed on, that genetically or we pick up imprints when we're on our mother's wound, okay? Whether that's negative imprints about relationships or finances or whatever, we pick those up imprinted in our DNA from our parents. And so you have to cut those negative beliefs that were imprinted on you on a spiritual level, okay? At the same time, it's almost this, is that if she is guiding you from the other side, sometimes she may not be, they don't learn just by going over there right away. Do you understand? Just because, just like in other words, if someone comes to me and says, I want to know, my father who's on the other side, I want to know whether or not I should invest in this, da-da-da-da-da. But if I feel that person wasn't good with their money, they're not going to be the best choice to give advice from the other side. Okay? So
what do I do? So I just say, Mom, please let other people give us.
Well, what I would do... Yeah,
sorry, Victoria, I'll let you talk.
Yeah, what I feel that needs to be done is that I would imagine your mother standing in front of you and imagine a golden cord connecting both of you together and disconnect that cord and say that whatever negative aspects or negative imprints that I have received, I ask that Archangel Michael cut them and remove them and heal them and help me to retain all positive learning lessons within this lifetime. Okay, so it's not that it's not a bad thing. You're thanking Mom for the lessons that you've learned and that you've been able to grow from it. But at the same time, we don't want those attachments connecting to her anymore. Okay, and asking that your negative spiritual guides either they be retired so that someone else can come in, or uplift them, or upgrade them, or educate them so that they can help you or better assist you in this lifetime.
But my mom won't leave me if I tell her to it's not that she's... Okay.
No.
No, honey,
No, honey, no. We just want and again, if she is your spiritual guide, we want her to be educated on the other level and upgraded so that her assistance to you is more beneficial.
Okay, so just do a meditation on that. I could do a meditation and do the gold cord.
Yeah, and you can actually, and you can also, anything that still you feel that's outstanding that you didn't get to say to Mom, and what I'm suggesting is, like I always say, write a letter, like, Mom, I felt like, just write your feelings out, like, thank you for being part of my life, but also write what you really want to say. At times I felt that I couldn't move forward. Like, just write your true feelings out. Mom's not going to be mad at you, honey, but you've got to get that out to heal that situation with your mom. So you have to write everything out. Never mind putting a lid on it. Write it out and burn it and let it go, because you're the little girl that has to release that. Because my guides were screaming loud and clear, she's got to do the healing with. And I'm glad, Victoria, you mentioned the cord cutting, because I was hearing that as well.
Right. And again, it's like I want to retain the lessons that were learned on a positive aspect. so that you can let go of all the negative imprints, anything that was imprinted. In other words, fear of money, thinking that you won't receive or you won't be able to excel, whatever fears that were picked up, we want to let it go.
Okay. Well, this was a really good reading. Thank you.
It's actually a learned behavior because it's holding you back.
I know.
And it's sorry, honey. We like to say good. We like to say the positive. We are saying the positive. Now we're going to push you, and you're going to call next week. You're going to tell us you did the homework.
Yeah.
You feel a lot lighter, and we're going to shake you up.
No, I'm going to do it. I promise.
I think you should.
Mom, I love you and I thank you, but you drove me nuts doing this, and this. Just get it all out. She's still going to love you. And, during the meditation, you actually might hear from her, too. You might hear her say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. And also, because I have to ask you over and over again, what does the month of July mean to you?
That's my twins were born in July.
Oh, my God, because I kept hearing that over and over and over again. They said it like 6 times. I'm like, okay, I can't let this lady get off the phone without them saying that. And if not, I'd be trying to find you. But anyhow, so I'm glad
that's
I really...
validation, right?
You think? I'm glad I really... Because they're going, July. I'm like, who cares about July? Just wait a minute.
Thank you.
And I really want to thank you for calling in. And you know how to touch base with Victoria and myself afterwards. But I feel that you've got your kapow tonight. You've absorbed a lot. And we thank you for being patient. And I encourage you to tune in each Monday night because I have a different guest all the time. And add Victoria on Facebook as well as myself. And
is her information on the page? Her information's on the page. Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right.
And you know how to reach her afterwards, too, and you can book a session with her.
Well,
whenever
Randy,
you
I
feel...
want to say to add some positive affirmations to that as well, to reprogram.
And affirmations.
Program you.
And actually, and that's why I always say to everybody, add me to Facebook because I put a positive affirmation on there every day. Sometimes you see a silly picture of me attending something like a football game or something. However, I do post a positive affirmation every day.
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
This was great.
Have an awesome night, honey.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Victoria, my love, we are going to speed on down to our next caller, 217.
Hello.
Hello there. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm lovely, thank you. You both sound well.
Thank you. Hyper and well, we sure are. What's your first name, dear?
Zia.
How do you spell it?
Z-I-A.
Oh, nice to meet you. And what magical question do you have for Victoria tonight?
I am curious about if, higher-ups in my world have anything to say about romance coming into my life. I recently met someone, and I'm a little curious if that's going to lead anywhere.
Okay. What does she need to know? What does Zia need to know about this? Well, let me ask you something. What's the connection between you and the job and him? Like, has he just recently changed jobs, or what's with that with him or you, period? Or did y'all guys meet at your job for some reason? I don't know why. I just keep wanting to talk about job or career with the situation between the two of you. Hello?
Zia dropped, actually. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to go to our next caller, which will be 706. And if she comes back on, if she's able to come back on, sometimes people are on their cell phones, then we'll be able to we'll be able to put her back in line. So we're going to go to caller 706. And Zia, if you're listening, call back in, and Tiffany will put you back on.
Hi, ladies. Hey, this is Sophia. How are you?
Hi,
Great.
Sophia.
Nice to meet you.
I'm great. I'm doing just fine. The question I have is, I attended a local event Friday night, and this was a channeling event. There were actually two.
I'm here. You said I attended a local event, and I'm hearing meditation. It's like a spiritual thing. Go ahead. I will be quiet and let you tell your story.
Yeah, I attended Friday night, And I'm going to use the name of, I'm not going to use their real names, but who they channel. One name was Jolly. The other was Neo. What do you guys pick up immediately from those names and events?
You know, I don't know what to say about that. Let me just say this is that I hate this. I really don't.
Spit it out, Victoria.
And I'm going to tell you why I ask after I get your feedback.
I just kind of wonder if they were channeling anybody at all, to be honest with you.
I'm not judgmental. I respect everybody's differences and everybody's own truths. And the reason I'm asking, because I was approached by someone at this event that just, kind of picked up on some things and were really interested in talking to me and so forth and so forth. One, I was okay with because I always keep myself. The other, I just don't know if I need to be interacting with this center. Just not sure. And then I don't want to take a wrong path and spirits trying to guide me to mentorship or something. I just wanted to see what kind of feel you guys got.
Honestly, hon, I just feel like you need to find another center, honestly. I feel like you need to go somewhere else where the person is actually channeling. There's people that actually are channeling messages from whether it's galactic beings, because I don't know why I keep wanting to say galactic something with this, but I don't really feel like they were really channeling, and I feel like they have a long way to go. And to be honest, I don't feel like these are the people that you need to be working under. And I feel like there's another
associated
center in your
with
area. Yeah, I feel like there's another center that's either in the making or, I kind of feel like it's in the making that you're going to be going to very, very soon. I kind of hear October. And I feel like you're going to do much better there because you're going to learn a lot more, and it's going to resonate with you a lot more than this center here. So your guys are saying to pay attention to your intuition. And again, I don't want to be negative. I don't want to say
no.
But
correct.
I just
me
have to
either,
say,
but I did want.
But I feel like you have a strong connection to your guys, and they're telling you. Even
you really feel things strong because I was feeling it, but I'm really laughing, and I'm just laughing because prior to Victoria saying things, you already kind of know. I'm also asking, did you meet a gentleman there? Do you know of a gentleman there? Yes. Okay,
and also a gentleman.
Okay, because that's what I was really hearing as well. But then you said these two names, channeling, whatever, and I was hearing other information that kind of made me laugh, and I'm not meant to be judgmental as well. However, I do feel that you're going to hear through, this other center, like Victoria's saying, but it's going to be someone else who's going to say, oh, by the way, do you know there's this other place as well, blah, 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 maybe we should go, maybe we should check it out. That's what I'm feeling as well. But you already kind of, and I don't feel that this has really been the first time, or either it's the first time. Have you been there before?
No, I have never been there before.
Because I kept hearing first time.
That was my first time there, and I went. A girlfriend of mine is actually scheduled for some energy work with one of them. So I said, well, I'm going to go check this out and get a feel myself. And I'm going to be honest with you. I felt urged to go.
I don't feel that your girlfriend needs to go over there to get energy work done over there because, honestly, I feel like she's going to end up coming back feeling more yucky and picking up some attachments. It's what I'm being told.
Okay.
Okay.
And how did you really
check out? I think both of them should go check out this new center when they hear about it. And I feel there's something about that gentleman saying that there's another center out.
Well, he actually is interested in doing his own. The only reservations I have about that is he mentors under one of the ladies. And I know maybe I shouldn't,
No.
You
don't need to really tell him how you actually feel, but I do feel, I'm glad, because I said, I feel like someone's going to say something about a center. You would feel okay going to his thing that he's going to put on. But for some reason, I'm really...
Yeah, he's going to resonate with that other center, too. I think he already kind of feels it as well. And honestly, I think he's going to probably mention that there's another center somehow in connection with him, too. But I think he's going to try to find somebody else to help him with his gifts.
Okay.
It's not going to be. He's not going to be actually alone. But I do feel he's got something in mind or a location in mind as well.
Yeah, it's in the making. That's what I was told.
You're good. He definitely mentioned that.
And you really resonate with him too.
Well, you know.
Well, you need a spiritual man, my dear.
Well, I know he'll be in this work, but he's not the one. But I think there's work for us to do. Yeah. You guys gave me what I needed.
Okay.
That's good. That's awesome.
Okay, my love. Thanks for calling in.
That was great.
And please, thank you, dear. And you know what? Really keep us posted. And actually add me on Facebook, Bonnie Thompson, Ottawa, Canada. And Victoria's actually one of my friends, so if you find me, you can add her as well.
I will. Both of you are great. Even Victoria. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you, hon. You're welcome.
Bye. Have a great evening. And next, Victoria, we are going to run on to a caller, and I want to thank everybody for waiting patiently on the line. And we're going to try and get through as many callers. However, there's a few waiting. So we're going to go to our next caller at 416.
Hi, Bonnie. How are you?
It's just my friend. How are you?
I'm okay, darling. How are you?
Oh, good. No, you got to shake it up. I'm going to let Victoria give you a big hug and kiss.
Hi, hon.
Great.
How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? My name's Beverly.
Beverly.
Yeah.
And what magical question do you have tonight, Beverly, for my caller?
Not as much as a question. I'm wondering if I can get, lately I've been feeling really, really weird, and I don't know what it is. It's like something's pulling at me, but I can't understand what it is.
Yes, my dear. Yes. And you know what? Honestly, when you started talking, Beverly, I wanted to tell you, I already wrote down health. So Spirit's saying that you really need a healing. Okay? So I'm going to send some healing energy over to you, and there's something in the back of the neck. I feel something being pulled in the back of the neck for some reason. Hold on.
Not that
back
I'm
of the neck
aware
and shoulder. Not sure why. I feel the left side.
I am left-handed.
Okay. Let's see what's going on in that area. I'm going to start sending you some healing energy now, hon. Heavenly Father, creator of all that is, I ask that 1,000 angels surround Beverly at this moment, and I ask that you purify, cleanse, and wash her with your divine white light. Help balance her heart chakra as we speak. And, hon, let me ask you, I kind of feel like a sense of low energy and tiredness coming from you for some reason.
Yeah, she does. I was feeling that as soon as she came on,
I haven't been sleeping that well.
Okay, so let me just say I'm getting ready to pull something out from the back of the neck and the shoulder area, okay? And actually they're saying that we're getting ready to seal some holes and cracks within your auric field. Something leakage is what I'm being told. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. I'm getting ready to send some healing energy to you. I'm getting ready to release some stuff from there. Here we go. Purify, cleanse, and release. I am now blazing the violet flame throughout her four-body system and energetic field at its highest level of vibration. I am blazing it at full force throughout anything and everything that needs to be cleared at this moment. So I'm feeling some cold chills behind my neck. So this is letting me know that we're clearing that area at this moment, and they're sealing it now.
Thank you.
Okay, I felt a shift in your vibration just now. How do you feel, hon?
I'm still pretty much the same. I guess it might take a bit to...
Right. And see, let me say this. Let me tell you that whenever a clearing is done from distance, even though the angels are done with you today, the energy still flows within 3 to 4 business days. So they're still continuing to work on you. Now, let me say something. If you feel when you almost like a detox, correct? Whenever they do clearance and they remove some stuff from you, you may either start burping or laughing, or you may just do something different energetically. But I feel like there's definitely some shifts going on that maybe you may not be aware of at this moment, but later on. And I get this a lot. People say, oh, I didn't feel anything. But then 2 or 3 days later, they're texting me or they're emailing me saying, oh, my God, Victoria, I just cried all night, or you know, or I don't know why, I just had chills for some reason right after the session, but I feel better afterwards, after like 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
What I was feeling actually, when she was actually doing that, I'm not sure which part she was actually doing, I was feeling like your head, it felt like it was like a little shaky, the energy a bit, and actually then afterwards at the very end, I was feeling the shift as well, like, you know, that she had sent a bit. But what I'm really being told as well, water, water, water.
Okay,
Holy
I do
jump.
drink lots of water. Yep, I do drink
Oh,
lots
my
of
gosh. And please do that, because, like, I really want to drink. I want to, like, I'm really thirsty right now. So please, water, water, water.
Yes,
Okay,
that's very important, because that also helps with detoxing as well, because as they start clearing you and removing things that they find embedded in the auric field, we need to help flesh all those things out. And again, most of my clients say that they either they realize that they had diarrhea afterwards, or they peed a lot, things like that. But it's like there's like the whole body flushing. Also, some people get night sweats, but they're sweating out all the toxins that were just released. And honestly, I feel really, really cold right now, so I feel like there's another shift as Bonnie was talking as well, because I'm still working on you as you're on the phone with us.
Oh, good. Thank you very much. I need
And
it.
also, Beverly, I keep hearing, and I actually know Beverly because she's actually a client of mine. She's really sweet. She lives in a different area, not too far, up Toronto area.
Yeah.
I'm not giving any more details, Bev. I don't want anybody to find you. But I keep hearing, I do know, like, you know, what March kind of means to you. But when it was the wedding anniversary, honey, because I keep hearing anniversary.
It just passed on the 12th.
Okay. Because they kept screaming anniversary, 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 and it was a wedding anniversary. It wasn't the passing of your husband, honey. And that's what I was really hearing loud and clear. And actually I was seeing a lot of, because as you know, I sit with my eyes closed behind the scenes here. I was feeling lots of cold on my back when Victoria was talking, but he really wanted to know that about the wedding anniversary loud and clear. And like that, it was over and over again. So Victoria, Bev has lost her husband, and actually it was the wedding anniversary that he really wanted to make sure that it was a validation recently. And I'm pounding my fists on my table.
It just passed.
Yeah, and so whenever she said the healing, and my guides kept telling me what it was over and over again. But also your energy, yes, was different when you come on. I was feeling, I went, we got to push you up, my dear. But also Victoria is awesome at, like, you know, distance energy.
I'm being quiet over here, but I'm still working on her.
I've been trying to push myself up, but I haven't been able to succeed.
No,
it's a long one this time.
Actually, it's because I have talked to you before, and it's now it's almost like a different little wave, honey.
Yeah. What's with the resistance? I keep hearing resistance for some reason. Is it hard? I mean, how long? When did her husband pass?
It was a year in March.
A year in March. Okay. Well, let me just say this: that you take all the time that you need. Okay, and you're grieving, okay? And I'm also being told that resistance could very well be, it's like it's hard to believe or almost like hard to accept sometimes, not wanting to accept what has happened, and that's okay. So you take all the time that you need for your grieving process.
Yes, it's a long process.
You have done one hell, I'm going to say a bad word. Whoops, it's wanting to come out. You have done one hell of an amazing year. You really have. I've never met a stronger woman, and she is so connected. Her husband is very strong, and they're very fortunate to sense and know that he's there. But sometimes that's not enough.
No, he's still around.
Darn right he is.
Oh, yes, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, And you know what? I've seen other people grieving in different things, so you want to give yourself credit. But you also, I feel like I want to cry and release a lot of emotions. So you still have to release that because you're putting on a really good, stern face, and it's okay to have those down days because you do pick yourself up.
Mhm.
And I'm seeing like you know, when I'm closing my eyes, like a little bit of a darker little wave going down. And it's not really deep, honey. You may feel it's deep for you, that you really need to quickly put, but you know what? You have to go through the emotions.
Oh, yeah.
And you are very positive.
Mhm.
And I'm going to see you in October, and I'll give you a big hug.
And I want to talk to you before that, actually.
You can talk to me before. We can do Skype.
Yes,
okay, honey?
All right.
Thank you have an amazing night, honey. And give your daughter a hug and kiss.
I will. Thank you so much, ladies.
And Leanne, bye, honey.
Bye,
You're
honey.
welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Victoria. I really want to thank you. Actually, we have several callers still waiting online, and actually, we're not going to be able to get to them. However, I want to thank them all for listening. I want them to try and reach out to you or myself if they need a mini session, phone session, Skype sessions. We both work worldwide. Do you want to give some of our callers, actually, your contact information again, dear, and how they can reach you? And I was so excited to have you on as a guest, and I'll definitely bring you back again soon.
I look forward to it. So they can go to my website at www.victoriaalvarado.com, and I do have an online booking system, so they can schedule either an in-person session if they're here in Houston, or they can I also offer telephone sessions as well. And right now I actually have $40 off for new clients as well for sessions as also. And or they can call me at 832-525-3486 to schedule an appointment with me.
Now, I do encourage people actually to add me to Facebook because we get people from all over the world too. If you're adding me to Facebook, either tonight or tomorrow, please send me an inbox message when you find me. I heard you on your show. Therefore, I'll definitely add you because I always look through who I'm actually adding, if they're a friend of a friend, or if it's just someone random that I may not know. Since you guys are all over the world, please say, I heard you on your Blog Talk show, and I'll definitely add you. I do encourage everyone to go to my website and sign up for my free monthly draw as well. I do phone readings, Skype readings as well, and I have an online booking system. However, my hours are different for some of you in different time zones. If there's not the hour there, I will be extending my hours once September 1st comes for a little bit more in the evenings. I also want you all to actually subscribe to my YouTube channel, which I don't really actively do, because as of September 13th, I will be putting up spiritual advice, spiritual message weekly, which will actually be airing on Rogers TV in Ottawa, Canada here. Tomorrow I go to make my commercial for my show, Messages from Above with Bonnie Thompson. That'll be actually airing, and you'll be able to watch part of it on YouTube as well with Rogers, which will be at 8 p.m. on Tuesday nights. And Rogers has asked me for the authorization for them to air part of that as well. So for those of you listening that haven't heard of my show, I haven't made a big, broad announcement in Ottawa. Some people have known me personally, but I will be doing more things on YouTube as well. Victoria, I really want to thank you for coming on. I'm so excited. I hope some of you callers actually reach out to this beautiful soul. She's very talented and gifted in all areas. She can help you in the paranormal. She can help you in development, healings, and she can help you find things, which is awesome. She can also give you lots of messages, too. And when her and I are on the phone together, we can talk for 2 hours, and it's just gone, lickety-split. Anyhow, Victoria, I want to thank you. I want to thank Tiffany from Goldilocks Productions for running the show tonight. And I want each of you to tune in Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Messages from Above. Do you have a quick little message there, Victoria, for our callers and listeners tonight that weren't able to get through, or a cute little affirmation that they can hear?
Well, I do have my show tomorrow, that if they didn't get a chance to get on the air today, they can do call in tomorrow and visit me through Blog Talk Radio. Ask Your Angels is the radio show. But the angels want me to tell you guys that you got to keep your head up, and that right now is the best time for you to start working on I am empowered. That's the best affirmation you can tell yourself is I am empowered. I just keep hearing that over and over again. And if you can say this 50 times a day, which is awesome, because the only way you can reprogram yourself is by saying something repetitively, or even just write it down. I am empowered. This will help shift your vibration greatly.
Great. Thank you very much, Victoria. We're down to the minutes before we run off air, and I want to wish everyone a magical week, and bye for now.
Bye. Thank you.
Hear that? That's the sound of you creating your own destiny. While others are waiting in line for brunch, you're spending Saturday in the garage. Because you went to AdvanceAutoParts.com, ordered a platinum battery with a 3-year replacement warranty, and picked it up in-store just 30 minutes later. Now, installing a battery isn't an all-day job, but what the brunch crowd doesn't know won't hurt it. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back on the road. Visit AdvanceAutoParts.com to learn more.
At Randall's, it's our anniversary, but the savings are yours with amazing deals down every aisle. This week, save on family favorites when you shop with your Remarkable card. And pick up T-bone steaks in the value pack, great for grilling, for just $5.99 a pound with a $10 purchase. Limit 4, please. And for a healthy snack, stop by Produce and get fresh bananas for only 39 cents a pound. There's no better time to shop Randall's. The Randall's Anniversary Sale. It's huge.